Oh, what's up there, dudes? It's precon time, man. Sultai Arisen. Excellent precon with some interesting commanders, some new cards, and some dope reprints. Let's dive in. And we're going to upgrade this thing for about $30. Times are tight, man. Money's tight, but we'll be upgrading precons all night. Brah, let's get into this thing, but first, subscribe to the channel, brother. How the heck are you going to know when these videos come out if you don't even subscribe, dude? It's free for you, but makes a huge difference in the algorithm for me. And as always, special thanks to my special patrons out there. You guys are my sweet boys. Alright, as always, we start off with the face commanders. We have Kodig, the Sib-Sig champion. Black, green, and a blue, legendary creature, zombie warrior. It's a 3/3. Once during each of your turns, you may cast a creature spell from your graveyard by exiling 3 other cards in your graveyard in addition to paying its other costs, kind of like Escape. Whenever one or more creatures you control enter, if one or more of them entered from a graveyard or was cast from a graveyard, put 2 +1/+1 counters on Codis. It's pretty dope, man. I dig this guy. The counter stuff is cool, but this guy has no evasion. I think it's powerful, but the deck as it is doesn't have enough self-mill, so I'm switching to the other new legend. And that's Tevil, the Balanced Scale. This guy's 1 black, green, and a blue. 4 mana, legendary creature, Spirit Dragon. It's a 4/4 with flying. Whenever this guy attacks, mill 3 cards. Then you may return a land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. A lot of this deck is landfall synergy and some not bad effects with that. This guy has that reliable self-mill. It's a little more consistent. He's consistently able to attack and get in for damage because he's a fairly big 4/4 flyer for 4 mana. With all the rest of that stuff, I mean, it's not bad, man. That last effect triggers off the land from the first ability too, so he's a self-contained little engine. Let's take a look at some of these new cards very briefly here. There are some bangers here. The Colossal Grave Reaver. This guy's 6 black and a green, creature dragon. It's a 7/6 with flying. Whenever it enters or attacks, mill 3 cards. Whenever one or more creature cards are put into your graveyard from your library, put one of them onto the battlefield. It's pretty rad, man. It's 8 mana. Nice reanimator target. Ton of value in self-mill decks. I like the art on this guy too. Kind of looks like my cousin a little bit, if I'm being honest. The Diviner of Mist. 4 and a blue, creature dragon. It's a 4/5 with flying. When this guy attacks, mill 4 cards. You may cast an instant or sorcery spell from your graveyard with mana value 4 or less without paying its mana cost. If that spell will be put in your graveyard, exile instead. I like this card a lot, but maybe not in this deck. I think you need a different kind of deck where you can reliably get instants and sorceries into the graveyard, but as a one-off effect, it ain't bad. Then we have the Floral Evoker. Sounds like an insult you hurl at somebody. Look at this Floral Evoker over here. This guy's 2 and a green, Snake Druid. It's a 2/3, has landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature, has green, discard a creature card, return target land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. It's not bad, man. He's got that Millennia Toxic Bloom he's diving into head first. I wouldn't do that if I was him, but it's a weird card. Kind of cool in this deck. Then we've got the Steward of the Harvest, 3 and a green, creature human druid. It's a 3/3. When it enters, exile up to 3 target land cards from your graveyard. Creatures you control have all activated abilities of all land cards exiled with this creature. So say you exile, one of your tap lands that taps for all 3 of these mana. I forget what it's called in these colors. So then all your guys are like little mana dorks. I think it's a cool card, but I don't really see it with this one. If you dig this, tell me in the comments. I might be missing something here. Alright, it's a big old slapper. Look at this card. Afterlife of the Loam. 5 black, black, black. Sorcery has Delve. Each card you exile from your graveyard while casting the spell pays for 1. For each player, choose up to 1 target creature card in that player's graveyard. Put those cards onto the battlefield under your control. They're zombies in addition to their other types. This is a pretty cool card, man. I dig cards like this, but I always want to compare this to Breach the Multiverse. It's a decent late game card for sure. That Delve adds quite a little spice to it, but I think Breach the Multiverse is probably a little better. Will of the Sultai. This guy's 4 and a green for a sorcery. Choose 1. If you control a commander as you cast a spell, you may choose both instead. Target player mills 3 cards. Return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. That's pretty cool. Put X +1/+1 counters on target creature, where X is the number of lands you control. It gains trample until end of turn. If you choose both, you do the first one first and then the second one second. I like this with Codis as the commander because it embiggens him, gives him a little more evasion with that trample, It ain't bad with Tevel though either, man. It's a pretty good precon card. Gets the job done, I think. Tevel's Judgment. 2 and a black for an enchantment. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Draw a card, create a treasure token, or create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. So all those little things that you're taking out of the graveyard, all those little delve effects, you might get 1 or 2 or 3 of these. But look at that, man. It's the Eyes of the Dragon, brother. That's a Stephen King book name, and I'm not going to go over that again because I did that in a video recently. It's a good book, all right? Just go read it. Whatever, man. It's a cool card. With Tevel as the commander, you're getting your choice of ramp or draw pretty much every turn. Pretty nice card. It's a little narrow, but nice in this deck. Now, reprint-wise, this deck is pretty stacked. You got a banger right off the rip, the Dauthi Void Walker. If a card would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, instead exile it with a void counter on it. It has tap, sacrifice this creature. Choose an exiled card an opponent owns with a void counter on it. You may play this turn without paying its mana cost. So this doesn't touch you. Your graveyard stays the same. Gets to go on as normal. And it's great to reanimate with Codis. You know, double dip that sweet ability because he sacrifices himself. That's a $10 card. And here's another one, Life from the Loam. 1 and a green for a sorcery. Return up to 3 target land cards from your graveyard to your hand. Has Dredge 3. This is a great $10 reprint that's like $20 between those 2 cards, man. So then we got this guy, Gerard Golgari Lichlord. He's back. It's like $4. It's a win condition in these mill decks. 1 black and a green, sacrifice another creature. Each opponent loses life, equal to the sacrificed creature's power. Great sack outlet. Marin of Clan Nel Toth is back as well. Sweet card, but it's a bit of a different build around, centered with self-sacrificing creatures, sacrifice effects. Tremendous value engine though. And then we have the Conduit of Worlds making a return here. 2 green, artifact. You may play lands from your graveyard. Has tap, choose target non-land permanent card in your graveyard. If you haven't cast a spell this turn, you may cast that card. If you do, you can't cast additional spells this turn. Activate only as a sorcery. This card is very interesting. It does a lot, man. If some big fatty gets stuck in the yard, this can help you dig it out. It's about $4. Oh man, now we're getting to it. Obnixilis the Fallen, 3 black, legendary creature demon. It's a 3/3, has landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, you may have target player lose through 3 life. If you do, put 3 +1/+1 counters on Obnixilis. Man, this card is awesome, dude. This was like $13, sweet reprint, man. In a landfall deck, which you do have some landfall synergies here, this is nuts. And with Tevel as the commander, this is worth building landfall ramp right around. Then you have the Lord of Extinction. 3 black, creature elemental. It's a star. This guy's power and toughness are each equal to the number of cards in all graveyards. So just to clarify a point here, that is in every zone. If it's in your hand or if it's in the graveyard, it counts. That's what it is. It's a static effect. I love this card, man. It's about $7. It's a sweet card to pitch to Gerard. And that's it of note, like $50 worth of reprints, along with the rest of the Soul Rings, the Arcane Signets, and other sweet staples. Not a bad roster. There are certainly some bangers here. So how are we going to upgrade this bad boy? Well, I noted that Tevel is taking the helm for more reliable self-mill. He's a little more powerful, I would say. The first thing I did was add about $3 worth of lands. Got rid of those tap lands. Tevel is an engine by himself. So if you want the full takeout, put in list of cards that go in and out of this deck, man, check out the history on the deck list that I'm going to post in the description. It's on Moxfield. You just click on view history. That's all. Tevel wants to put stuff in the graveyard, and you want cards that can get themselves out of the graveyard. So let's go with the classic Sir Conrad. This guy just goes nuts in decks like this. Whenever another creature dies, or a creature card is put into a graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, or a creature card leaves your graveyard, Sir Conrad deals 1 damage to each opponent. This deck is doing all of those things, and that's each opponent. Every instance of self-mill, discard, exile from a graveyard, or reanimating triggers that life loss, and that's pretty dope. Sir Conrad, I call him Connie, dude, like Connie Chung out there. Oh, there's old Connie Chung coming in. How about the Doom Whisperer, Mr. Handsy? Has flying trample, pay 2 life, surveil 2. This guy's only $1, man. Pay 10 life, surveil 10 cards, get those creatures in and out. That's the name of the game, brother. Sidisi Brood Tyrant is back as well. When this guy enters or attacks, mill 3 cards. Whenever 1 or more creature cards are put into your graveyard from your library, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. So that's 1 or more. So if you mill 3, and 2 of them happen to be, you only get 1. All right? That's it right there. We also have the Mimeoplasm coming back from the past. This fella's just a damn banger, dude. It's like a big reanimation spell, but he's an amorphous, gooey fella, just like old Nicky G, if I'm being honest here. Let's slot in Brokos, Apex of Forever. This card can easily mutate onto your Zombie Druid token for 5 mana. You've got a recurring 6/6 with Trample. Good luck getting rid of this guy permanently. Love this card. This is the perfect deck for it. And how about this one, the Underrealm Lich? It's a $4 card. Pays off draw with more graveyard goodness. Looks like the guy who plays Morbius. I forget his name, man, but it looks just like him. Check it out. Screeching Scorch Beast. 6 mana creature. It's a bat mutant. It's a 5/5 as flying and menace. Whenever this creature attacks, each player gets 2 rad counters. Whenever 1 or more non-land cards are milled, you may create that many 2/2 black zombie mutant creature tokens. Do this only once each turn. Yeah, man, we want to get those zombie tokens out there. Self-mill is what this is all about. I just like this card, man. It can be powerful, especially if you traumatize yourself, which I do every night after my shower. And like I said, man, there's some other little staples. You can check out the complete deck list in the description here. I added Breach of the Multiverse for all that mill and reanimator goodness. Just a great card in decks like this. It's a great card in basically any deck, I think. Inject a little power into this thing. See what you think about it. It's fun. It's still bracket 2, you know, but it's edging up around the upper echelon of level 2. It's about to crest into level 3, brother. But there are no game changers in here, so you don't have to change the game. You know, if it's in the game, it's in the game. Don't hate the game, hate the player. And, you know, all the rest of that stuff too. As always, many thanks to the subscribers. Many thanks to the patrons. Many thanks to the members below. We have memberships on YouTube if you didn't know. You get early videos right there. You get special emojis and all that fun stuff if you don't want to visit Patreon. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, all right? Just a little like, just drop it down there, you know, just like you're dropping a little dookie on the lawn. Nicky G, Better Commander, signing off.